Hello and welcome to BISP solution. So we are going to start our final process of this end-to-end implementation, migration and integration process. So in this session we are going to do how validation has been done, how we can prepare the test case scenarios and test case script, and how the UAT has been done. So in the previous sessions we have completed the uploading of the metadata of the suppliers and the vendors, and we have also migrated the items and the chart of accounts along with the enterprise structure. Okay, so now in today's session we are going to see how to validate that we are just following the phases of implementation and the SDLC. So in this step of the phase of in this step of software development cycle, we have to do the validation. So what is validation? Okay, so validation of data. So what do you mean by validation? Okay, so validation here means that we will so we are all following the waterfall approach here, where we have uploaded all the metadata fully and then we will validate it. Okay, so validation, how the validation has been done, we will say it here. Okay, so validation and migration is refers to the process of ensuring that data is accurately and completely transferred from the source system to the target system during a migration process. Okay, it means that it is a crucial in Oracle Fusion Finance or any ERP migration. When we do that, means that prevent data loss, corruption or inconvenience. Okay, so there is various method of validation rules there. Okay, so there is various validation rules that can be done, like suppose we will do the pre migration process, then we will do post migration process. This is how can be done it. Okay, pre migration validation means it ensure that integrity in the source system. We check for the duplicate, incomplete or inconsistent records, then we validate data format, structure and dependencies. After the migration execution validation, we will do the monitor data extraction, that is ETL. Okay, we will check errors in mapping and formatting. Then in the post migration validation, we perform the data reconciliation between source and target, compare record counts and financial balances. Then we will run test transactions in Oracle Fusion to confirm the data usability. So how it can be done, we will see it. Okay, so I'm going to share you the screen where we are able to see. Okay, okay, so basically this is the validation sheet of the chart of accounts structure, okay, that we have created. Okay, so here you will see, yeah, it means that the pre validation, when we doing the pre validation, we have done this. Okay, yeah, this is all the chart of accounts, our accounts available in the this is all the chart of accounts available from the legacy system that we have uploaded, that we have already discussed in the previous session when we are doing the migration process. And in the fusion also, this is all the accounts. We also added some extra accounts, so to check whether all the uploaded has been done or not. Here you can see we have taken the QuickBooks Fusion and validation process. Here you can see all the chart of accounts structure that is available from the QuickBooks and that we have uploaded into the Fusion. So we have to upload this. So we will do the some putting some commands. We have to give it whether it is uploaded or not. If suppose you will sit with a client and it will ask the client will ask that I want to see the validation whether you have correctly done it or not. So it can be done like this. Suppose I can take this vehicles. So here you can see vehicle is uploaded. If it is uploaded or not, it will be seen as here. Like I will change it vehicles to cars. Now as soon as I change the QuickBooks chart of accounts name, then it will show you the not uploaded if I have put this validation sheet correctly. So, okay, sorry, it's not done here. I have just put the formula of I have to change the formula first. Okay, then I have to match the exact. I want to match the exact. Okay, here if you can see it will change it here. Okay, so if you change this it will put exact. If you want to change the approximately, you can use it 1. So this is how the validation has to be done. If there is certain cases and scenarios occurs when you do this validation sheet uploadation, uh, it is done like this, that the when you receive the output of chart of accounts from the legacy system and you have to put it here. Suppose you can see HSBC Bank 0639, this is how you have received. So if you don't transform it, then you have to upload it the same as it is in the target system. If you don't, it will not upload it. So suppose here I have changed the exact match, then it will be like this, that it has not been uploaded here. Okay, and suppose if I will change this into like this, here you can see it is available like this, cash checking HSBC. Okay, here you can see. So this has to be done it. Okay, so whether we have put any space or not for the description, here you can see though it has changed to the uploaded. So because of any duplication, a duplication maybe like the spelling mistakes or anything has been done, we can change it to here. Okay, so that's why the validation is important in the migration process when we are going to the test case or when we are going for the user acceptance testing. Okay, what is user acceptance testing, we will discuss it now, okay, later. So this is a first validation sheet that I shared it to you when we uploaded the chart of accounts. So now we will go and see the next, that is the items. Here you can add the formula as it is, like the exact match or approximate, because when we upload in the Oracle there is a certain hierarchies has been made, not in like in the legacy system, that is the QuickBooks. So in the QuickBook you have just put the exact, you have copy pasted exact, or you transform the data exact from the legacy system into the sheet. So you have to mention it differently. So that's the reason that we have to be uploaded like this. Here you can see all these has to be uploaded here. So if you want to validate, you can validate as per your requirement. You can change the name when you are uploading, or you will be just do with the exact match also. So by the validation sheet of vendors and the customers, you will be understand more easily. Okay, so when you click on the validation, let's see the validation customers sheet. Okay, here you can see we have put the exact match whether it has been done it or not. So suppose I change the name of Ethan Brooks to ABC, you can see the validation will be not uploaded. Why? Because ABC has not been uploaded. Okay, so you have to change this. But when you change on the Ethan Brooks to ABC, here you can also see the validation. So it is like one-to-one matching, or it is like a whole of lot has to be mentioned here. Okay, So that's why the validation process is important process while we are doing the migration and while we are integrating the new system, because this is the part where we have to sit with the business users. Okay, because if the validation has failed, first step is the validation after the migration. If the validation has failed, then the whole project has also been failed. So validation is very important. So let's check the suppliers as well. Okay, so now here is it. This is the customers that we have uploaded. Now suppose again I have changed the customers to here, then it will show you the not uploaded. Why? Because we have just validated to exact, but in chart of accounts and items you can also match with exact, but you have to transform the legacy system with manually. So the process of this migration is not the manually, it has to be minimize the manual function and maximize the automation. So that's why you have to just transform it into that. Okay, you can change it as well. So remember, you have to maintain different sheets of QuickBooks and Fusion for the validation, because if you max it, then it can give you an error. Okay, so this is how the validation has been done it. Okay, so why validation is important? Okay, so why is validation is important? Validation is a critical step. You can see that in a data migration that ensures data accuracy and integrity, prevent financial discrepancies. Yes, it prevent financial discrepancies. Suppose we have duplicate amount, so it will prevent into dusk incorrect. It helps to avoid the incorrect data migration. Okay, into right, then avoid business disruptions, and it identify resolves data issues early, and it also improves the compliance and audit readiness. It also saves and time cost. Okay, so now we move ahead, and our next topic is that unit case test cases and unit test scripts. Okay, so what do you mean by unit test scripts and unit test cases? Okay, so unit test cases for data migration, that is from the legacy system to the target system. It ensures that individual components of the migration process function correctly before we scale migrating. Okay, it means that how we extract data, how we transform the data, and how it upload it. Okay, and data validation as well. Okay, so basically it means that what are the test cases we have used, and how the test cases has been done. It is basically a made up of a excel working sheet. Okay, when suppose one record in the when we start the migration process, we will first test only two records. Okay, to check the two records. Okay, as we already discussed that we have to upload the error log files and error text file in the document. So here we are giving a schedule where we can link it. Okay, what are the test cases we have used, and how the errors has come, and how we handled and logged the error handling and logged the test cases. Okay, because it can help after in the post migration process where we are using the template. So that's why the test case has to be done it. Okay. Okay, so we have to make a excel sheet where we have to record the date when we test the scenarios, or what is, if it is successful or not, we have to mention the tester name, everything. Okay, so let's go and see it. Okay, here is the test case scenario sometime. So this is how we have to be recorded. Okay, so here you can see, so the COA one, that is the chart of accounts number one. We are testing the chart of accounts number one. Suppose we are recording only 4 records. Okay, role assigned to any user. Suppose it is a functional consultant is assigned this role. Okay, and it is using the manually or RI sheet. So we have to see the tester name, who will be testing it. Of course it can be anyone internally or externally. Okay, anyone can be there. So comment by the tester, that is if it is successfully uploaded or not. If it is successfully uploaded, then the status will change to pass, and if there is error, if any error comes up, then we have to give the link to the snapshot or any error statement. Okay, then we have to give again the revised date. The tested date is that date where this case has been tested, and the revised date is that when, if the error comes up here. Okay, then we provide the revised test. As you can see, the supplier, when we are uploading two data, it shows the errors, so the status will be failed. Then we have to give a link what the error has been come, or what is the error come, what is the log file or a text file, if a PDF or Excel file, whatever the link is available, we have to provide the link here, as we are giving in the, as we are already mentioning in the document. Okay, then we have to give the revised date when we will test it. Then again we will give the test date. So we have done the test, and if it is successfully, then do this. So this is how the test cases has to be prepared, and every testing date has to be mentioned in this document. So because when we will go through, when this test has been done after the final meeting, it can be easily the template for the members and for the team of this project. Okay, now the next will be the unit test scripts. Okay, so test script is like a test script is like you can say, okay, so unit test script is that when an accountant of a business and user sit with us, that means we will providing a training like sort of system. When it sits, okay, suppose he wants to upload the upload a chart of account, so we have to provide him a screenshot of a process, or you can give the process where it can go and how it will be presented. Okay, suppose, and you can see, suppose we are just giving a, this is an example I am providing you of the chart of accounts, how the rapid implementation sheet has been done. Yes, we have mentioned that in the technical document and in the migration document, but we haven't provided the full process. If any non-Oracle user will sit, and we have to give him the easy way to upload the rapid implementation sheet, so how will we provide it? That's why we need this test scripts. Okay, so it will go like this, that he has to log in it from here, and then from the setup and maintenance, he from the username, he has to go to the setup maintenance, then to go for search. Okay, he will go for the search options, that is a universal search, where he will search rapid. and from here search rapid and choose the option. Then he will upload chart of accounts and upload ledger as well, what he wants to upload it. Then from here he have to choose the file. Okay, so this is how the test script has to be defined for every metadata, every data or every spreadsheets, whether FVDI sheets or templates or anything that is going to be uploaded into the application. Then we have to provide every screenshot process step by step, so the end business users of accountant or consultant can easily be trackable. Okay, so this is how it has to be done it. Okay, so after that, after this comes up the user acceptance test. Okay, so the user acceptance test has done by the business end user. Okay, so it has to be done totally by the business user. He will do PNC, do various scenarios to test the system before moving into the production system. Okay, so this is the final step of this migration process. After that it will start into the integration that will go to the production instance. Okay, so here he can check anything he wants to do. Okay, means that migrating data works correctly within the Oracle or meets business requirements. Okay, this is final validation, you can say, before going live. Okay, okay, okay. So when you see, when you go, so this is how, so the user acceptance, so this is how is this is the last validation. It has to be done it. Suppose when we mapped it. Okay, so he mapped it. Okay, so we can see, suppose here you can see, so business user wants to see the general report. Okay, so whether the general has been done it or not, so he will start this map with the help of the mapping sheet. Okay, so he just mapped the mapping sheet with the general. Now he wants to see whether, okay, so he wants to see this process to be done it in the general. Okay, so this is, you can see it, let me zoom it. So this is the general we have received from the source system, that is the legacy system. Then we have to record it, so the same has been recorded. So it is the validation doing by the user accepting test is doing by the by the user, and is doing see the whether the system is running as we are migrating with the legacy system or not, integrating with it or not, so the trial balance has been showing or not. So this is how the user will do this. Okay, so after that, after validation, so he will go to the live. Okay, he will go live. Okay, so after validation has been done, so the next step will come the post validation. Okay, then the if this validation has been done successfully. Okay, Then the post migration, what will happen, the all the data will be integrated on the live instance, that is in the production instance, and then all the entries, all the recording, all the record of financial transaction is recorded in the production instance, and will run smoothly as they are discussed along with the legal system till 6 months or 3 months, whatever the it has been decided in the early phase of this migration process. Okay, then after that if it runs smoothly, then the project has been successfully and it will go on. And if it is not, suppose there is any error come, then it has to be rectified the error, and it can be done it. Okay, so this is whole lot of the project from implementation to integration has been done. So thank you for joining these sessions, and I hope you guys are understand very well. So thank you for joining, and this is the last session, and thank you.